So tip number one is to sign up to eBay, which is obvious. Then build your feedback score from 0 to 100. I briefly touched on this in last week's video. I would advise people to start contacting suppliers once they've built up their feedback to a reasonable amount, e.g. around 100, decided on what products they want to sell, and you have the right mindset about what it takes to grow a business on eBay. I got a lot of DMs asking, how do I build up my feedback score before I start selling? Well, the way to do that is to purchase low value items. There's a lot of items on eBay right now that go for at least £1. You can find some cheaper digital products for at least 50p, e.g. SIM cards, cheap earrings. You don't have to use these items, just buy them. Ask the seller to leave you feedback. Do it at least 100 times so that you can get your feedback score up to 100. Once you've done that, the feedback that you get as a buyer or as a seller doesn't make a difference to the buyers that are looking at your eBay store. So I would say spend time right now building up your feedback score. Don't buy from Amazon. I know a lot of people are used to buying from Amazon, but if you want to build up your eBay business, purchase everything you need from your eBay store. I don't buy nothing from Argos. I don't buy nothing from Amazon. I buy things from different eBay stores so I can build up that feedback and build a reputation on eBay. So when it comes time for me to use that eBay store, I've got a fully grown eBay store with built up feedback that I can now rebrand into a business. That's it for tip number one. Tip number two is to decide on a long-term business strategy. Whilst you're growing your feedback score from 0 to 100, you need to start thinking about what you want your long-term eBay business to be based around. The misconception a lot of people have about businesses in general is that they don't think long-term. They don't think about growing an actual brand that's going to be around for year 1, year 2, year 3. A lot of people are focused on selling trending products, trying to make money quickly. eBay, in my opinion, is about building a niche business that's going to be around long term, that you can continuously keep adding products to your eBay store that are all based around the same niche or the same category. So for example, if you want to set up a pet business, or if you want to set up a car part business, you need to start thinking about what type of business you want to have. Even if you start off with 1 or 2 products, you need to have in mind that you're going to be adding specific products that are based around your initial products, whether it's homeware, kitchenware, pet products, car accessories. You need to have that in mind from this point. You can always change your business idea. With a lot of my eBay stores, they started off as being one type of product. E.g., one of my stores was based around pet products. I based my store around pet products, I branded it, I created the logo, was selling pet products for at least a year, decided I didn't want to sell in that niche anymore. So I logged into that same eBay account and I changed it to something else. And I did that 3-4 times when I first started. You can always change your mind. The sooner that you come up with a long-term business strategy, the better it will be for you to start coming up with a growth plan to build this business long-term. eBay is a place for people to come and build these long-term businesses that they can build the foundations of their business, generate sales from eBay, and then eventually move over to Shopify so that they have multiple streams of income coming from this one brand. Let's move on to tip number 3. Moving on to tip number 3 is that you need to bear in mind you're going to have a selling allowance of 100 items per month or £3,000 in revenue for the month, whichever one comes first. This is important for you to know because you don't want to import stock to start selling on your eBay business that you can't sell. So it's important that you're aware of this before you start importing stock. Once you reach 100 items sold, all you've got to do is call up eBay and ask that they increase your selling allowance. This is something that they'll be more than happy to do. The reason why they have this in place is so that people don't just come onto the platform and start selling a bunch of rubbish. They want to be able to monitor who's selling what. That's why it's important for you to sell quality goods. Make sure the customers are happy, and once they are, you just call up and then eBay will be more than happy to increase your selling allowance. Sorry for interrupting the video. If you're enjoying it, why don't you scroll down, hit the subscribe button, join the team. I make videos every week, as I said, helping you with your eBay business, your Shopify business, your Google Ads business. Whilst you're down there, you might as well hit the thumbs up button as it helps me out, helps the video out, and allows me to know that you want more content just like this. So smash that like button. I've got one more tip for you guys. Let's get right back into it. I've got a bonus tip for you guys. Tip number 4, which is that you need to have in mind that your feedback is important. Always try to maintain a high percentage feedback. I try to stick to 100% feedback across all my stores. This is important for you to do because the longer that you can maintain 100% feedback, the higher the chances that you're going to be successful on eBay. Make sure that you're answering customer messages. Make sure that you're sending out quality goods. Even to this day, I've still got 100% feedback on multiple of my stores. because it's important to have that for the longest time possible. The longer you can maintain 100% feedback, the higher the chance that you're going to be the #1 seller for that particular product. Bear that in mind, guys, it's very important. I hope you enjoyed that video. I hope you found those tips helpful. If you did, I'd appreciate it so much if you click the like button down below. If you can also subscribe, because I got new videos coming out weekly. Comment any videos that you want me to make down below. I'm always reading the comments and I respond to every single comment. If you got any question, comment it down below. I'll be more than happy to answer it for you. Don't forget to add me on Instagram right there. For now, guys, stay safe. I'll see you next week. Peace.